Power back and internet. Hopefully, when I get back home. I know it's looking play game. Hi, everybody.
Greetings, my friends.
It's the Jimm
And Dave's
Beer Review.
And Dave, what's on tap for this beer review?
Founders Sumatra Mountain Brown Imperial Brown Ale.
Imperial Brown. Now, since it's our last review of the night, I decided to, we each have one.
Cool.
And on the back of the bottle here, Dave, it says this is 40 IBUs. It's 9% ABV.
It says 9% on there?
Yep.
I thought it said 9.7, but I guess it's wrong. It says 9
It
on
says
the
this
website.
bold brown ale gets its body from a team of malts, including caramel malt for the sweetness, flaked barley for the dense foam, a bit of chocolate malt for color, and aromatic and Munich malt for added depth. That does sound like a good recipe.
Yes.
German and pearl hops with a touch of German and pearl hops add a touch of bitterness to balance the sweetness.
The malt sweetness.
The addition of rich,
The malty sweetness.
the Sumatra coffee takes this perfectly balanced brown ale to a decadent level. Bottled on December 15th, 2017. So this is pretty fresh.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I bought this was I saw on Facebook they said that this is going away. It's out of season now. If you don't get it now, you're not going to get it. So I said, ooh, I got to get that. Because, you know, we've had other coffee beers. Weyerbacher Sunday Morning Stout.
Just brought a half a case of that today.
And so coffee's good. But you don't get too many, brown ales are one thing. Imperial Browns you don't hear about too often. But Imperial Browns with coffee seems even rarer.
Like Imperial.
And Founders, I think, is probably in my top 5 breweries. What do you think?
Let's see. You got Victory. You got Weyerbacher.
I place them above Victory.
No, I'm not. I place Victory above Founders, just because they've got now what do you call it, the Mighty One now. They got the Blackboard series.
I got a Mighty One too.
They've got Storm King Stout. They have
they do have a lot of beers.
Dirt Wolf.
All right.
Okay, all of those are high ABVs, by the way.
Yes,
okay.
Dirt Wolf is good.
No, don't get me wrong. Founders, I place in that top 5. I give it maybe like I don't know if I give Victory more
At
than
the very
Founders.
least, top 10.
Founders has Narwhale, okay, and Narwhale is like one of the best beers ever.
No.
I went to Capone's the other day just to see if I could get some, and they didn't have any.
But Narwhale was Sierra Nevada.
Okay, it's Sierra Nevada. Sorry, that's not Founders. That's my bad. So sorry.
Well, wasn't Founders the one that did that one stout we
Right,
had
and
with
breakfast
blueberry and
Codzilla, whatever.
no,
What's
not
that?
Codzilla. It was
Freakzilla.
it was something Zilla. You're right.
The Frozilla. Cozilla. What was that? Founders?
Yeah, I
think
thought it
that's
was
what
Founders.
Why not?
It was like blueberry.
I
and
give
something.
Sierra Nevada now much better, by the way, than I used to before. But we're talking about Founders now.
Yeah.
Founders
Founders
got
has done a
some good beer.
lot of good
They have a
stuff.
breakfast stout, and they have Dirty
Oh,
Bastard too.
Don't Founders do? Who does KBS?
They do that too.
Yeah.
They. Plus, they do Dirty Bastard. They do the breakfast stout. They do.
Oh, that's just Dirty Bastard. What's a really good one? Backwoods Bastard.
That's the one I was talking. Backwards Bastard.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, that's very good.
I can smell the coffee already, just coming off of here. Ooh, look at you. Give it a little bit more. Ooh.
I know when to stop my beer. I'm experienced drinker.
He experiences drinking at the very least.
I experience drinking every once.
Well, color-wise, it's a dark brown. I can see a little bit of the light over there through it, so it's not 100% opaque. It's more like 85 to 90% opaque. And definitely a brown, reddish-brown color coming through with a little light comes through.
Nice bottle.
Oh, it's just, the coffee is the overwhelming sense. I don't know if I've ever had...
That's a lot of coffee. That's like coffee bean. That's not even like coffee, grind up coffee. It's coffee before it goes into the...
And yet there's a hint of sweetness there, almost as if there was cream in the coffee.
I could smell this for a while.
Wow, it is a good smell. I had to stop drinking coffee, but I love the smell of coffee.
Yeah, some people have to...
I mean, I wouldn't want to wear it as a cologne, but, you know, it's nice in the morning you wake up. You know, the best part of waking up is, like... You know,
Folgers in your cup.
right.
We're old.
I always like those commercials where people would wake up and they'd be like, why? Somebody's in my house and they're brewing coffee. Get the gun. They go out, they shoot the person in their kitchen. Turns out it's their son returned from the army.
There you go.
Very sad story.
Really? That was a real kicker there, Jim. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service, motherfucker. Blow you away. Oh, excuse me.
You're definitely level. You didn't say that?
I did not say that. Cheers.
There we go. Yeah. That just melts in your mouth.
Delicious. Very smooth. It's got the sweetness of a brown ale and definitely the bitter
Can I
kick
get a
of
case
coffee.
of that? How much is this a 4-pack?
I remember. I'd have to check.
It's like $10, $12, something like that.
Oh, I think it was $13 as a 4-pack.
Yep, that's like probably about $90 a case. Yeah.
Well, it is high ABV.
I know. So the Sunday morning stout I bought today was like, they were like, here. I went out and I said, here's a case. They said $91. I said, whoa now, hello. I said, how about half a case? They said, oh, no, half a case? And another guy said, okay, yes, half a case. And so they gave me half a case.
Well, you should have went to Austin. It was $10 cheaper over there.
No, with tax it was like $5 cheaper. You said 82, it was 87 where I got it's only $5 cheaper.
All right, wait a minute. 82
87
times 16.
Carry
Carry
it 2
something. Okay.
It's like $13 a case. That's 4-pack.
All right. Well, if you buy a case, it's like $13 and some change. But if you buy a 4-pack, it's like
$15.
$14.
It's like $14 a 4-pack for the stuff I bought. $14.
Right, $14 for a 4-pack, but it's like $13.21 for.
Yeah, you get
buy
to
a
save.
case.
They
So
charge you like an extra
you save
dollar
80
for-
cents every 4-pack when you buy
You
it.
say if you bought it, if you bought in a case, you save $4. But you're paying for $91 or $45.
So what, 80 cents times 24, 8 times 2 is 40. Yeah, something like that.
Either way, whenever they break it down, they charge you more. Why, I don't know. It was 9.
Yep, I think I gave it a 9.5 when it was on tap at Capone's.
9.
Of course, I probably had a few by the time I got to this one.
I have 2 more.
It's wonderful. I love this. Well, again, this is very similar to the last beer review where I reviewed a beer and I said I liked it better. It's strange. Sometimes it's better in a bottle. Sometimes it's better on tap. I think this is one of those ones that, according to my rating on Untapped, I liked it better on tap. But this is still very, very good. If you like coffee beers, this is definitely in the top 5. It's smooth. The brown ale has a nice
345.
sweetness to it. 9% ABV. It does not have a lot of heat on the back end. Very smooth, very good, and I'm looking forward to
Davey
aging this.
Likey.
Now, it's interesting too because I just talking about aging it because it's 9% and obviously 8% and above you can age. But coffee is one of those things that apparently does not last over time. The coffeeness will be diminished. As a matter of fact, I read an article recently, I think it was on Twitter, linked through Twitter, and it was the top 5 coffee beers in Pennsylvania. Weyerbacher Sunday Morning Stout was number 3. And
You don't give Weinberger enough credit, darn it all.
and Java Cask from Victory was number 5. Now, I've had Java Cask, and my one complaint about Java Cask, and I said this when we reviewed it, was that it was a bourbon barrel stout with coffee. But the coffee was so prominent, you couldn't taste the bourbon barrels. And personally, I thought that was a waste of the bourbon barrels. They should have just made it, save the bourbon barrels for something else, and still get the coffee in there. So, and somebody said to me when I was telling them about this, they're like, well, they wanted you to get the coffee. They want the coffee to be up front. I said, that's fine, but why waste the bourbon barrels? So my whole thing was I was tempted to buy one and leave it sit for 2 or 3 years so the coffee would come down and the bourbon barrels might come out. But that's, again, we're not reviewing that beer right now. This is for this beer. This beer, again, 9 out of 10. Excellent, maybe even a 10 on the coffee, brown ale, Imperial. As far as I know, this is the only brown ale Imperial we've ever had, Dave.
Brown, yes.
Oh,
Yes, brown, yes.
You know, I read, speaking of Imperials, I'm going off on a tangent again, please forgive me.
No.
I read in Facebook, somebody came out with an Imperial Cream Ale.
You mean like Guinness? Imperial? Green Ale?
Well, I don't think Guinness did it, but
They
yes.
should do it. Because they have the original the cream ale thing going on.
Right. I thought, wow, I've never heard of an Imperial Cream before, but somebody did it.
Interesting.
Yeah, very good. So we're going to enjoy this. We won't keep you watching us drink the whole thing. So we'll do
Even
a
though
usual
if I wanted to,
disclaimer.
it'd be done in a minute because it's almost so good.
It is really good. We like to give the Surgeon General's warning, which generally states, now maybe paraphrasing slightly, that women who are pregnant should not drink alcoholic beverages due to the risk of birth defects to the baby.
The baby.
Hence the whole birth defect thing.
Baby.
You shouldn't operate heavy machinery or drive a vehicle if you are under the influence of alcohol.
Good.
And of course, excessive drinking can cause health problems. So, the reason we try these different beers, and this was a winner, and it's one of the reasons I saved it for last,
It's because
is I believe that we believe, right?
yes,
That you, our viewer, should drink great beers.
and have a good laugh or two,
with your friends.
and your friends.
And be a friend,
No, you
get a Gmail account or whatnot,
But we
and subscribe to our channel.
We love to
And
drink beer.
if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down.
No,
Either way,
thumbs
comment
down,
below. Let us know what you thought, why you liked it, why you didn't like it. And if you did like it, feel free to share it, because that would be a very social thing to do. And, you know, social media, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
My goodness. Yes.
It happens.
Right.
So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
I get you on the flip side. Down side. Right side.
West
Oh,
side.
man.
Bye-bye, homie.
Eyes.
Homie sexual.